What's good, everyone? I'm Joe, 23 Dan. The Air Jordan 11 Retro Low. This pair I picked up over at Chic at my local mall. Ended up putting in a raffle. With Chic, they give you a raffle code. There's actually 3 in my area. So they give you a raffle code and you participate online, enter the details on your account and everything like that. And I've been pretty successful with Chic lately. By now you've probably seen a lot of videos on the Concord 11 Low. The Concords are my favorite pair by far. So it was the first pair that I fell in love with and what started my collection. Now it is in low top fashion, and you know, of course, in 1995 the mids dropped. So basically what I want to do is just give you my story of not that, but of the release itself. So I got an email from Chic on a Friday telling me that I won, so I went ahead and picked it up the next morning. A lot of people at the mall were also waiting in line for people that had the RSVPs and weren't picking up, but it seemed like there were a lot of pairs during this drop. I'm not sure what Matt SOS on Twitter said about the sales, but basically, yeah, I went in and there was a line, first come first serve for the Air Jordan 11 Low in kid sizes and GS sizes and toddler sizes. So yeah, there were a lot of pairs out there. I was actually able to get this pair in my size 10. I was also able to get another pair of Nike. So Nike decided to have their release a little bit later, 10 o'clock I believe. No, I think it was, yeah, 7 o'clock on Pacific time. I actually got lucky on this one. Right when they posted the link, they have the new system where you have to guess 4 things, a captcha system where you have to guess 4 things, and I was able to get this pair in my cart and check out, so that was pretty cool. And then, but before that release, I tried for the 5 a.m. release, and this pair from Finish Line. So with Finish Line's release, it was the first time that they gave an option to do phone orders. So that was pretty awesome, because those were part of the days where if you were on East Bay, I want to say like 10 years ago, you were able to do phone orders, and the releases dropped 9 p.m. Pacific the day before, so on a Friday night. And then for East Coasters it would be midnight on Saturday. So I'm glad that Finish Line was able to do phone orders. I was actually for this specific pair, I was actually on the phone for about an hour and a half, and I was on hold for that long. Meanwhile, while I was trying online to get through, I was not able to get through online, but once I got the phone order through, I was able to get the pair. So that was cool. Finish Line, Nike.com or Nike Store, and then Chic. So with each of these pairs, I've been trying to see what type of flaws there were with each of them. So when I got my pair over at Chic, I had noticed and put on Instagram just some little things. There is like dullness in the patent leather. On one of the pairs, I think it's from the Nike pair, like the left side of the patent, like, or the left shoe is a bit more shinier than the right. The Finish Line pair, I actually got like this stuff right here, like some creasing or whatnot. I mean, I'm not really nitpicking at all, but I'm just letting you guys know what exactly happened. And there's a close-up of this stuff right here. It's like excess glue or something. I just want to be able to show you guys the differences between each of the releases. I mean, I'm not knocking any of the stores because, of course, this was a general release, and so each of these pairs went out to all the different types of stores. But I just wanted to show you what Jordan Brand put out on the market. So there was, anyways, let's go one by one. So this was the Chic pair. Looking at it, and this is the one where I noted that, you know, the patent leather was a little bit dull. On each of these pairs, the midsoles are soft, and you know, they're made out of a Phylon midsole. All the carbon fiber on it was pretty good, reminiscent of ones that dropped in, you know, 2000 and 2001. There's the 23 on the back. A little bit of cracking and a little smudge. I don't know if that's dirt or whatnot. I'll have to look at that again. The toe cap, nice and milky. This one's okay. I think there were even some where, like, if you noticed on the medial side of the shoe where the leather comes in, so you'll note that, you know, this kind of fits in between the lace loops. Okay, that one's good. Let's stay on the Chic pair and just notice all of those. Okay. Now let's move on to the Nike pair, or from Nike store. Now you'll see here the leather ends up at the first lace loop and it is not in between. Let's compare that to its counterpart. So you'll notice that on the right shoe, you know, it meets in the middle. This one here does not. And there was one other thing I wanted to point out too before I go, is that you'll notice on the midsole, you know, it has the square pattern on it, the checker pattern or the zigzags or whatever. On the medial side of this left shoe from the Nike store, you'll notice kind of a disappearance in that zigzag checker pattern. So, and it's a bit more smooth too. Just wanted to note that. But anyways, I guess I am nitpicking because I mean, I got 3 pairs. I want to wear one of them, one to stock, one to rock, one to stock. Usually it's like one to rock, one to stock, but you know, with the Concords being one of my favorite Jordans of all time, had a triple up on this. So let's go back to Chic. I was noticing the dates in here, and let me know what you guys have with your dates. But for the Chic pair, left shoe 11/27/2013 and February 17, 2014. December 11, 2013, February 20, 2014. So this one is November 27, 2013 to February 11, 2014. This is Nike. This is November 27, 2013, February 22, 2014. On the Finish Line pair, November 27, 2013, March 3, 2014. So you got about 3.5, almost close to 4 months on this right here. Usually it's like, what, a month and a half to 2 months, or even 3 months. And then on the right shoe, it's November 27, 2013 to 3/3/2014. So this is as close, yeah, these are about the same. So the finish line pair have the same dates. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. It seems like, and I'm not going to generalize for every single release of the Concord 11 here, but it seems like the one that had the longest production date in between was the most consistent. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' production dates are in your sizes, and where you copped your shoe at. And I'm just curious to know, like, if it's generalized across the board here. But anyways, getting too long. It's M Joe 23 Dan. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care.